Okay, this is my little unboxing video on the Fine Mold F-4EJ. This is in the 2020 special marking edition. They've issued two versions of this kit effectively, one in the blue, and then as the box suggests there's a yellow one as well. So I ordered this one from Japan, from a shop called Plaza, I think it is, in Japan, online. Very simple way of ordering, no issues at all. I was really surprised actually. It's no more difficult and probably easier than some of the British websites that I've ordered kits from. So this is 1/72 scale, and it says just been released just on the back end of 2020, and very difficult to find in the UK, so that's why I went to Japan. And it's turned up probably after about 10 days, come via airmail, and yeah, oh, here we go. Let's have a quick look inside. So see if I can show you the edge of the box. So the box suggests there is an extra detail part there for a pitot tube, and also you can add a Japanese missile set if you so desire. And this one here comes with what they call the Nano Aviation 72 additional parts, and on the box that is actually, I think, probably bigger than actual size. I've had a quick look at the sprues already. So go around the box then. All looks nice, as all Fine Mold kits are. Obviously it just comes with one set of markings for this particular aircraft, from the 301st Squadron. And right, so into the box then. So I can line up with the camera so you can see. Stick the box there. There we go. So what we're dealing with. Right. So quick once round. Let's get with the shipping information. Comes a little feedback card for, this is the company then. It was, you see that, Plaza Japan. So yeah, I would, well, my experience of their service, absolutely fabulous. As good as anything you'll find in the UK currently. So put the box to one side. Quick flick through the, so we can get on the camera possibly. Right, so as with all good kits, sprue layout there showing there's obviously future releases of this kit. It's likely to be released as an E. Numerous other things they can do off this mold, as any F4 enthusiast would tell you. So there we go. Printed on really thick paper. This instruction book, it's all in black and white. Quick flick through. The kit looks like it gives you options in the cockpit to either have flat panels where you put a decal, or there are detailed sections, so you choose if you are a person who wants to stick a decal on, or if you'd rather you know, do a bit of dry brushing and pick out that cockpit detail. Right, so what really drew me to purchasing this kit was the interesting method of construction. So they've definitely done some things that haven't been done before on 72nd scale kits, that's for sure. Like for example, you have this spine cover. So effectively the spine, which I'll show you in a minute, or the main fuselage body is one piece, and you can see there you've got proper ducting as well, again, which we've never seen in 1/72. Previous great kits, the Hasegawa you know, 90s kit, or the Fujimi kit of similar era, were nice kits, but none of them came with that level of detail, and to be honest, even a lot of 48 scale kits don't come with that. So nice simple instructions, taking you step by step through it all. Yeah, nothing really to report there. It's all sort of fairly standard. So you've got the top and bottom section goes together, so the minimum joins for this kit, so filling should be next to none. Right, so another bit that really drew me to purchasing this kit was actually the section here, the actual engine area, the exhausts, and the sort of the clam sort of shell area. That is actually put together as a separate sub part, and then obviously glued in afterwards, which is very different to any 72nd scale kits currently available. Again, takes you through. Instructions are in English and Japanese. Paint is called out as Federal Standard numbers, which is nice and easy to follow and easy to get reference. There we go. It's got some AIM 7s and some AIM 9 and what's that? AM3. So yeah, so you got some short range missiles there. Fuel tanks. There we go. You got that super detail set of belts and things like that, which I'd imagine will be particularly challenging in that style and in that size. You're going to need a set of tweezers there, that's for sure. So color referencing. Okay, so that is looks like it's a mixture of Tamiya paints. That is something a little bit unfortunate, that across the top they have not shown what companies those numbers represent. So that is a little bit short, but that's definitely X colours there are Tamiya. The H's ones are going to be the hobby colour. But things like the Vallejo, which I use, aren't referenced there, but I'm sure we can overcome that. And then we go into the markings. They sort of take you through step by step with the markings as well. You're not just getting a great big sheet and told to get on with it. This one here, they actually walk you through, because it looks like some of these decals possibly lay on top of others. So there we go. And then you should have an absolutely amazing 1/72 kit. So quick flick through the plastic then. Yeah, all really nice and sharp. The level of detail is just sort of about right. As I said earlier on, you can see there or not, but got flat cockpit panels or detailed cockpit panels, depending if you want a decal or not. Oh, look at that! It's really nice detail on even on the nose, which I've never seen in a 72nd scale kit at all, over the radome cover. That's really nicely done. Again, look at the level of detail here with, on the front of the intakes there. That's beautifully done. There's a lot of detail on this, but I wouldn't say they've gone crazy. There's an awful lot. There's some chaff and obviously options of wing tanks there, or some centre lines. And there's a spine, and the detail on that, the rivets and stuff is absolutely beautiful. The ejector seats look really fine, actually, even for something like a 48 scale. That's particularly fine. But in 72nd, it's going to be really beautiful. Ejection seat handles there, nicely done. And also you got the exhausts. The tyres are round and not weighted in any way, but that's good. Yeah. And so this is the main fuselage section, and that's so beautifully done. And obviously then you get that sort of spine cap to cover it off, and leaving you with you know, a very, very nice edge and no join as such. I'm sure that line there goes down perfectly. Yeah, very nice. This is what do we call this? The Nano Aviation additional parts. Well, not sure what your eyes are like, but that is going to be done with a pin, because I'm not sure you'd even get a hold of that with a pair of pliers. That is particularly small belts. I'm sure you probably just have to warm them up a little bit, and they probably, yeah, beautifully detailed, but yeah, very small. And then decals, here we go. Standard, well, pretty standard EJ decals there, pretty sharp. My eyes aren't quite good enough to read them, I have to say, but I can see that over the sort of roundels there that they've those markings over the top of them as the original. Nice and sharp registry. Black and yellow sometimes bleeds, but that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, that's very nice, and there's all the cockpit decals there as well, looking very nice at the bottom corner. Some nice sharp teeth, and then the actual Celebrity special markings there in the blue, and that's not a bad colour match. I'm just looking at the photo of the actual aircraft. It doesn't look too far off at all with the colour. Maybe the turquoisey blue is a little dark, but no, it's beautifully in registry, and don't think we can argue too much about that. So yeah, all in all, a very beautiful kit. By far the most detailed looking F4 kit that's been available to 1/72 modelers, and to be honest, it's an awful lot better than a lot of the 48th and 32nd scale options that have been out there. So obviously we won't know how really good it is until it gets put together, but I would guess that if it's anything like the rest of the fine mold kits that are out there, it will be an absolute dream. Right, well, thank you for me babbling on about this kit, and hope you find it of some use, and keep enjoying your modelling. Thank you.